Hey guys, this is Ashana. So when I first started learning how to meditate, I was led to her. This is probably still my favorite song, just to have 10 minutes right here. She plays crystal. That's her. This song is 10 minutes long, and I'm just going to speak while it's playing and kind of explain introduction to meditation for all my Western friends. Your family members, your deceased family members are alive in some dimension right now. Reincarnation means born again, and the versions of them that could exist right now still have awareness at higher levels because they have a high self. So you have a high self, and when you meditate, you have I've learned since then when I started, but this side of your brain is you here and now, ego. The personality of you can stay, but the jealousy, the anger that you've always had, oh, whoa, go way back. You're wearing it with vaccinations and bacteria and ego. All is being burned down now to a good personality, what's left over when everybody's your equal and you love everybody. So I'm explaining while I'm sort of telling you the meditation is very good. So the words mean Ang is divine wisdom, that's your creator, it's like everything. And then Namo is you're bowing. You have reverence to the universe and to your one true creator that's in beyond Orion's belt. Just divine wisdom, and you're a part of it. So you bow, Namo. Then the second part of the mantra is Guru Dev. You're the guru, dark to light, and you're in development. She's singing about you. And now you are realizing that you're in prayer, and there are family members that can be in your temple. Pick them. Faster you widen it out to everybody and step outside into nature, you are so lifted up that you have a new understanding in meditation. So it's like the best 10 minutes of the day. Just doing this, and you come out of it going, whoa, I have other things I have to do now. And you'll get pulled right back down into living. So as you pursue this, call it a lifestyle, it's just a part of your day to prepare yourself for where we're going. 12 April, we have another movement towards crystalline grid, and it's just surface warfare against bacteria and viruses. So we're being cleaned up. Be open to it and meditate. Love the fact that we took the veil of forgetfulness. We chose to learn for our Creator, and we're in the process of receiving a divine inheritance. So what I like about this song is right about here, the pace changes a little bit. It's sort of setup time, and now you're in your meditation. Wherever you happen to be on your day, it's a period of discernment maybe, but mostly it's like, hey, somebody invented these words, and then you start listening to your heart, because it's only you. You're doing it right. It's really only you, yourself, and you, first person, second person, and everybody else in source. And yet that flute is you making it like a butterfly, and then post landing it stays really good through the entire song. And so there's a longer versions of this song sung by other artists that are wonderful also. I don't want to mispronounce her name. It's Natam Kaur. It's like Snathamkaur. What beautiful sacred Sanskrit. It goes back to like Hindu and They got it. They got it first. So those women that are oriented in that direction kind of got pieces that are really good to listen to. They're just connected to nature and to, spiritual things like this. Very similar to this. So I'm recording this video primarily for new aspirants that see and feel things going on and realize that, hey, it's not too late for me. I can start to make those changes. John Wyan, a man at US SOCOM, who's a great man, one of his terms, he was Socrates, okay? So you want contemporary Socrates, literal, living word? He said small but frequent successes. And he was a super coach. Hey, you got to go to school, you got to go here, there. And he mentored guys, and they took out, his guys told me you got to go to school because it was in the vibe. That man was special. And he said small but frequent successes. So think about yourself. Think about, hey, today, forget Lent, 40 days. That's crap. I mean, it is what it is. We're not talking about 40 days anymore. We're talking about eternity, and you get your chance now to, I keep saying, use words like, hey, whatever you thought devotion was as a child, and then you, one thing after the other, you trade it in, and there's self-shame about the decisions that you make, so you have to get another shot now. Forgive everything you ever did and everybody else, and then just say, okay, where am I going from here? And it's this kind of music that's kind of the way ahead, which is why I'm speaking about it, because it's got a lot of feeling attached to it. And this woman is able, in other songs, you should hear her mirror the crystal that she plays. She is, I'm just telling you that from all the stuff and there are many, I'm sure, that are equally as good. But her name's Ashana, and she's got many songs that are, they're music and they're encoding. And there are other girls that you can listen to that are Kumi. I haven't seen her in a little while. Qumi. Sacred Young Earth Old Soul. She just sings it and you hear it. She plays instruments and she just gets it. Instruments you've never considered in your contemporary band, and she's got it. So these people are out there, dudes, and it's not too late. Okay, I've been wearing this recently. This is David. A lot of symbolism here. You're getting towards the Merkaba. It's just development. And so you're allowed to leave your box, use discernment, stand on your own 2 feet, dare to ask the questions that drive you out of the church eventually, because they can't answer them. They can't. I mean, they have to abide by their club, and if you challenge it with truth, you just find the door. So take the door. It's okay. Others move from church to church because it's just not right, and then they get close enough, and so now everybody just drop the box. Let's go dance with the Indians. Let's go do everything as one in a logical way. Culture-based. No government. Free the prisons. Take away the taxes and the tolls. Redistribute the wealth. The dead are going to die. Allow them to have what they got. Encourage them to will it too. Everybody. And we DNA it out. And then it's distributed. And we move on. So many ways to do things, but right now it's about you inside yourself. All these other solutions that are out there, our Creator wants, and they will happen because you want them. But right now is the time for you to reach inside you, because you listen to what he said. You have to judge yourself first. And from there, once you realize things that you did and the things that you unwittingly did, I mean, if you voted for Bush or his opponent, Mr. Gray, you were in trouble. Everything that he go Bush and Gore. Where did Gore go? He went to climate change and United Nations Agenda 21. And he was the guy that had to go grow his whiskers because George took it. Maybe Gore really thought he was going to get it because he was Clinton's sidekick. See, they play like that. George H.W. Bush, you cannot dismiss that man. He ran 99 from his bat cave in Texas. Just watching it, overlording the 99 election, and then he was on the roof of slip to the next song. This is another good meditation song. It's a guy, magical healing mantra. You can set these things up, so I don't want this to be long. I'm going to end it, and everybody enjoy themselves. Meditate, drink water, because we're changing from carbon to crystalline, and water will fabricate the buffer for you in your neurons. Forgive everything. The stories are all closing. The Dracos are vacating. Transformation's really happening. So forgive it all, because you're still here. Be fearless. Death is a lie. If you do get run over by a truck, you're on your way back to your realm, and you pass with what you know. So we know everything. We know everything. High self knows everything. So you're going to go back to your realm, and I'll meet you there in meditation if you typhoon out or whatever happens. There's going to be a shift, a change, of gapping what next freaking Mayan calendar thing's coming for a lot of people to go transform out of here, de-incarnate, and then new bodies are coming in. New ones that have not been here before. They waited. So we're going to learn a lot about new stuff that's going to blow you away, because they can't even wait. I'm hearing about these seeds and Jack and the Beanstalk stuff that's, well, not that, but super stuff that's been preserved for us when we were ready, I suppose. So I'm wide open for everything, but beware. No med beds. There's going to be stuff that you are going to be taken to that's Michael Jackson country, with oxygenated chambers to take away nature and put in artificial. So, healing is quantum, and there'll be a time, if it's needed, I believe, anything can be healed through DNA. But our surgeons in the future will be so nano good that if you need to be repaired in that way, when the time comes, make sure everything is honky-dory and all the fabricated stuff is out of here, because it's going to come here as a part of, I don't know what to call it, another Atlantis of, hey, now that we're here, we made it, and here's some stuff to lay in. Here's who you look for. You want to know what not to do? I'm going to give you some names. Charlie Ward and Simon Bar Sinister Insectoid Man. Simon Parks. Just listen to them and you'll hear about the med beds and the quantum financial system that's going to give you greater protection. Because that's the problem. It's the ones at the top. So you just sign up for that and TSA all your money to, what are you doing behaviorally, with the Chinese saying, you better not do that. And so this guy, XI, is big. He's big, like which way's he going? XI, where are you going with the X and the I? The conundrum of that man. Only because he came to America and he farmed it up with the brothers. I don't know who the family was, whether their name was Jacob and it was an Abrahamic handshake. I don't know. I just know I'm going to say Kansas, Indiana, Iowa, the belt. The man got to farm in the belt with tractors when he was a young man. Rotary Club call it. He came over. They let him out of China to go see what the hell was going on over here. So that's a foreign exchange program, and that's where hearts are molded when you're young. If he smiled back at them and said good morning and he learned English and it was all good, then all that matters. In his case, he is poised. They are poised, and that man is running it. So he is a significant critter, and that's not a good word for him. He allowed everything to happen. Trump Humpty Dumpty through there, Forbidden City. Come on in, Donald. Goodbye, Donald. We're still here, Donald. You might not be, Donald. XI. So just be open. Forgive everybody. You start XIing, you'll be Z'd out. So do not. Everybody gets a chance to, in truth. No waterboarding needed for him. He's not told any lies. China knows what they've done. They are not in denial of anything but your service. If they want to pull the plug, they got the code. You ain't getting by nowhere with them, biometrically or genetically or nothing with them. So, hands down. Don't put your hands up. Anyway, I've spoken way too much. Other than, it was interesting. And I hope you learned something about meditation with that mantra. Because once you establish that love toroid, one of the things that you're doing during meditation, to get back to that, is you're establishing your love toroid. You're reaching out, it's coming back, and then you're learning about your breathing, and you're drinking water, and you're participating in natural products that make you feel good. And it's like anything else, if you can defer your gratification, like cannabis, if you go back to an occasion, the impact is magnified because you've gone from baseline to the experience. And I currently, I'm not going to say you burn out because I'm ascended now and I enjoy it. But I know that if it's supposed to go, and it's clarified to me, which it's we're going to prana, so it's all just a ride to extend everything. And if I want to smoke this 400 years from now, I shall. And my Creator will adore me for doing it because I will abide by the rules. That's how it's going to be going forward, with you making wise decisions about not being malicious to anybody else, respecting nature and enjoying it. It's a gift. Say what you wish. Sativa and indica is a gift from wherever it came from for us. Angels are extraterrestrial. We go back a long way. So if you can put that all together, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good world. Make the world better. Bring the love yourself. Everybody that loves, bing, Jiffy Pop. Therefore I love you. Bye.